Welcome back to AI War 2, Sage Against the Machines. We have moved on a bit, secured our zone here, the choke point in Texarkana. We have a backup fleet now, using the agile transport to move around quickly, and Mark 1 and Mark 2 ships, in case there's any reconquest or any other pain happening back in this area. While the bulk of our fleet moves forward. We are a little bit low on energy, so we're going to boost up logistic commands one more level. And not quite enough science left to really do anything else of significance. Now I've put the tackle drone launcher frigates, those are in with the Thanatos. And our next goal, as we mentioned in the last episode, is to take Anvil, cut off the two AIs from each other so that their Warden and Hunter fleets cannot unite. So let's get to that. We do have the CPA coming, but we've knocked out the one CPA bunker that was in Fubi's Rest. And I don't want to wait any longer to push out, particularly considering that the CPA, since we've cut this off now, should be hanging out in this area and we should be able to combat it directly as we move through. So I think we're just going to centralize here. And I want this system clear of any guard posts. So we're just going to clear it out. Take some time, but it's going to be a highly traveled system as we go back and forth, I do expect. Some more down here to tackle.
This is not a drill, people.
But we'll gradually clear them out. We can move forward here a little bit more. And we do have plenty of resources now across the board, so we shouldn't have to worry about that for some time. Really, just the radon as we continue to expand is the main one I'll be watching.
Commencing maneuver.
AI planning attack on
I think that does it.
Now.
Last meeting.
Absolutely.
So let's see what we have with this CPA. Almost 300, and over half of it coming from the CPA bunkers. So that continues to be a priority for us, knocking more of those out. This should not be a problem, even though it's hitting our home planet. So we're just going to move on along our journey.
I have the same thought myself.
taking fire on enemy world.
Yes, sir. Always one step ahead.
Just a little bit of riffraff in here.
It will be done.
Here, deal with these. We have plenty more where they came from.
Very good, sir.
Should be okay in there. Alright. Now, Anvil is our goal, of course, and there is a raid engine here. And then that CPA could join and have problems at any time. They're right here in Cataclysm Engine. I didn't go through Cataclysm Engine because of the Lightning Eye here, and it's actually a longer journey. So I think we're much better off just avoiding that planet. But they could come any direction. I want to jump in here, save our outguard for any defensive needs they might have.
Bearings adjusted.
But hack this right away as soon as we can. Get rid of the raid engine.
Enemy world.
Another CPA bunker here. Then let's bring in, down this way, our support fleets, our battle station, and secure them in the usual manner, which is... Oh, they're not quite, there we go. Some bulwark turrets. Let's grab a couple of these. And the main fleet's just going to sit here and defend initially. These are all just threat. Alright. One up, two up. Okay. Let's get some more of them. But now we can probably afford to move out a little bit. And just sort of mix it up with all of this. Oh, we lost one of our fleets. That's not good. Still got the other one to sit here and rebuild. Let's try to flip some of these, yeah, local vendors.
We'll take them down. Point around. Plotting course now.
Still holding okay, even just with the one support fleet. I'm not seeing... They've got this wormhole borer. We'll want to concern ourselves with that, but we've got to clear this out first. I don't see any major areas where they're coming in too much. So... I think we just keep going. Alright. Let's just start knocking out some of these guard posts now. Maybe this one here. We've got plenty of zombies on our side.
Weapons up.
Okay. We've got 9 minutes and change. Now that is actually... Oh, it's right there. It wants to bore a wormhole here. And what that would do is bypass our choke point. Let's not let that happen. Clear these out. And meanwhile, our other support fleet here. I mean, they have a whole bunch of ships hanging out in here. So I think we're just stuck without it until we clear those. We're just going to ignore that for now. We will actually... Which one is that? That's the overloader. I'm just going to switch you so I don't accidentally move you in. Alright. Now we have some friends arriving. Looks like that's it, though. Not a great number of them.
We'll give them no quarter. Begin firing sequence. Fire on my command.
I think we still should have plenty of time if we can get into that planet. Okay.
Understood.
How did we lose planet to someone with the IQ of a muskox.
Yes, sir.
A few more coming in. Clear them out. And there's 5 different entry points. Where we want to build command station is actually a bit of a question here. I'm going to build it in this open area, though.
Right away, sir.
In our AI progress, we're actually slightly above the floor now for the first time. But only +3. And that we can eventually rectify. Get everything built. I am going to want, I think, the 3rd force field here as well.
Crews are en route.
And then our usual distribution.
We'll get started right away. We'll get right on that, sir.
And since they're going to come from all directions, I'm not going to use paralysis mines. I'm just going to spread these out a bit. Tachyons as well. They can just go wherever. We'll definitely need to watch this planet in terms of defending it. But in the meantime,
Plotting course now.
let's get set up here. It'd be nice to come through and smack the ships that are in here, at least for a while, but this wormhole borer has got to be our top priority. Let's go ahead and
Right.
jump on in.
Taking up. New position.
Under attack on enemy world.
Okay, they've got a vengeful sniper array. Let's go after that.
Bring all systems online.
Of course, there's another CPA bunker in here, so we'll hit that while we're at it. And this is the borer. At least it's not a particularly high mark sniper array. Borer is down.
10-4. Commencing barrage.
And this is actually not a planet I really want to run through a lot. Ah, they're hitting us over here. Okay, this is time for a couple things. One, our defensive fleet can come back. Two, we're going to throw in at least one out guard and maybe the second one if they're needed. That is exactly what all of that is there for. But I don't think that we need to actually try to clear this out. I'm fine with a Mark III system building up a bit. So we're just going to run. We've hit what we came here to hit.
Nav systems have been updated.
Alright. Unload you. Our outguard is annoying them. And in theory, in time, we'll blast through this. If more come in here, we will go and help them. Okay, there's a bunch of ships pathing through here. Let's go ahead and try to do something about them.
Our scientists
And I
are
think that we have accomplished our main goal. We have cut them off. There's still quite a bit in there. Okay. Now we could hit more items around this area, but I think we're going to get to that a little bit later. Let's clear out some of this mess and just make sure everything is secure.
Nav settings updated. I follow.
Get our support fleet back. Okay, there's, yeah, Turtle Praetorian's going to gradually rebuild, and we'll want to periodically clear them out.
Critical planet under attack.
I have the same thought.
Okay.
myself.
We're getting hit harder there. Let's... throw in our last outguard.
Bridge crew copies.
And then everybody gather up by this entrance, because we're going to want to go in there and help.
Commencing maneuver. My pleasure.
Under attack in enemy
There's
territory.
going to be a lot of scrap left for me to clean up.
Basically, this fight is going to more or less be a distraction. But only so much should be able to come in here. I think this is where we break the CPA. So we're outnumbering them here. But they are continuing to pile the pressure up here. We've got to win this fight fast enough we can get back there and help.
AI fleet inbound on critical planet.
Okay. That's probably going to be alright. We can get more of you in 30 seconds. We're going to... yeah, this is... that's not looking good. I'm going to leave just the Thanatos in here for now. And send the main fleet back. Just make sure we win that. Actually, that bailing out next door really doesn't matter much to us. More outguard. Because that can just come back in as soon as its paralysis period is over.
We will take care of that.
Rejoin you all in there. And now I think it's just a matter of time till we blast them apart. How are we doing in here? We're doing okay. Wouldn't hurt for you to join the fight as well. Anvil is getting hit,
AI is targeting a critical piece of our infrastructure.
but it's doing alright. Okay. We'll definitely want some help there. Let's get this a little bit more under control though first. I think our backup fleet can go. We've got to actually remember where that planet is. Yeah.
Acknowledged.
So we should have no problem with that, and since we're just cleaning this up in here, I will also send the main fleet back there. I do have that luxury. You can hang out here. Let's just make sure we have that secured.
Always count on us.
Absolutely.
And here they come, gradually moving across the system. Should be able to smack them aside routinely, I think. An anvil. Still doing fine. Of course, our attractive matrix is going to help us out here.
All turrets open fire.
Okay. Anvil's getting hit more. We'll come back that way, but we've definitely reduced this to a very manageable level now. And we've got the next half hour before the next CPA hits to really try to do some damage. Okay. They've got a Phoenix coming in. So we're at that stage. But we have, if we look around, got a bunker here. That's really the only one that's super close in this direction. But then we've got a bunker here, and a bunker here, and a bunker here. And Turtle AI is going to be the next one that's going to release a CPA. So I think it's going to be really critical for us to get back, get this defended, and then wipe out these systems. And if we can get that done, then that next CPA will not be very painful at all. That'll be our goal when we return. Thanks for watching, everyone. The adventure will continue as we gradually tighten the noose and remove more and more of the areas that the AI has left to hide.